How's it going? How's it going? How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Saturday episode of Survival on American Falls with Smitty. And on today's episode, as you can see, we're off in field 44. We're about to do this harvesting contract on these sunflowers for them. So we'll go ahead and accept this contract. And we're going to get started. Turn the harvester on. We're going to get started. Now, I met these people the other day. They came over to the property and we sit over there and talk for the longest or whatever. They wanted to see about getting help on during the harvest on this field here, because they in the process of moving or whatever, so they're getting their last harvest over with. They done already moved majority of their stuff or whatever. They still have a few fields to sell off. They have sold some fields that they done already had harvest, but the fields that they haven't had harvest yet, they still have right now, and there's like two. I think it's like two that they still. It's this one and another one. But with that being said, though, they going for a really good price. So I was thinking about probably trying to buying this property here too. They said they would give me a good deal on. They told me what they're asking for it or whatever, and they said depending on what they think or whatever, or what I think about it or whatever, they said depending on, they'll work with the price. They can work with the price, and they will work with the price, is what I was trying to get at. But yeah, so I'm thinking about kind of seeing about purchasing this land here. But in the process of doing that, it's probably gonna set us back a little bit, because we still trying to see about purchasing that other property too, down there by the spinnery. That's 300 to some thousand, and this here is actually going for hold on just a second, I'm getting here so I can show y'all now. Okay, well, we're right here. I need to go one more. Okay, so we're right here. So this place is actually going for $346,000 is what they wanted for it. $346,000 is what they want for it, and it's 2.91 acres or whatever, which is almost 3 acres. I mean, it's good. They say then. So with that being, we can buy the field, and that we won't have crops to go. We won't have crops on the property already, so the yield, so the profit margin will go towards what we actually put down on the field or whatever. And I actually think that's kind of better at the same time, because I don't want people to think that I'll be buying fields or whatever to do the switcheroo on them or whatever. Because if you notice, every field I done bought or whatever, we still have that field except for that one smaller field back down that way. And we had sold another one, but we ended up purchasing that field there back too at the same time. I'm doing all this because I want, like I say, I want to have a good amount of land, of fields. I want us to have a nice amount of fields and have our production and stuff going too. And like I say, with purchasing that other land, that's also go put us at where we can build back off in that area too. Like I was talking about, we can put a whole nother cow pasture over that way. This way, at one cow pasture we have Angus cows, and then the other cow pasture we have just dairy cows or whatever. They say it's a lot to go with or whatever. It's a lot to do with that land over there. And so I've been thinking about purchasing it, and say then again, it's times I've been thinking like, why purchase it or whatever once I can just use one of my lands that I have now to build a trailer. With purchasing that land that's on the spinnery, that's where we'll own it all right ourselves, and we own that whole land itself too. And not only that, but they will both be right there. We don't have 240. We won't have 240 travel to take the fabric from the spinnery to the tailor, which is still, if we was to build it on the other property or whatever, which is still down the road. But if we was to do it on that property there or whatever, I'd say, why not? But see, at the same time, you got to think about it. We have other things over there too. That's where we have our sheep born at right now too. They say we're gonna be buying more farming equipment too. We're gonna be doubling back up on everything too, because we purchasing more fields. We still purchasing more fields and all too. So it's all coming. It's all will make a difference. Like I said, we got 3 years left on our term right now of completing our goal, and I say we just about. Well, I say we're probably about 50% there. Maybe 45%, 50% there, because we're doing pretty good with what we got. We already got one production. We already got one productive spot going right now. We have at least 5 to 6 fields. We have at least 6 fields, 6 plots of land or whatever. And then, not only that, but we have cows, we have sheep, we have chicken. They say we have a lot going on right now, they say, but it's a lot more to come too. Like I say, we still not making exactly the money that I want us to be making, because I want to always be being able to sit with at least a couple $100,000 in our bank account without worrying, if not millions. And that's our goal, to have a successful farm and have millions. Be at least a millionaire. That's my whole thing about it. They say we're not too far off from our goal, because if you think about it, we've been spending a lot of money. We've been spending a lot of money, but like you say, you have to spend money to make money. That's all it is. It's all a business move. That's all it is. But like I say, that's why, like with our crops and stuff or whatever, that's why right now I'm just going with the crops that give us the that we get the most off of, which is soybeans. And yes, we still got one field that we do our either oats, wheat, or barley in or whatever, so we can get our straw. So we can get our straw to make our straw bales for our cows too. So, but yeah, like I said, I wanted to do that because that's the crop that's giving us the most right now. Like when we get this field here, I may see about going back and try to doing corn or either sunflower too or whatever. Sunflower, you get pretty good, decent money off sunflower too. But I know I don't think I did any corn on here. Well, I think I did corn once, if I'm not mistaken, but we're gonna try. That's what we probably end up doing for the first time. If we do end up getting this field, we're gonna end up going with corn or sunflower in this field for sure. I'm not 100% for sure which crop we're gonna go with, whether it's sunflower or corn, but it's gonna be one of them. By the way, if you're new to the channel, if you're just not tuning in to the channel, if you could, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Turn on all post notifications. That's where you'll be notified every time I drop a live video. Set this header down right here right quick so I can bag up to this truck and get these sunflowers out of here. Gotta go open the top up on the truck right quick. Got that top there open. Just back up to it. But yeah, so like I said, we doing this a contract that we doing. We don't own this field here yet, but like I say, I'm thinking about purchasing this field. It's a nice size field, and then it's right in front of our main farm, our main farm property. So yeah. And then we see with that being like that, let's say like that's where our main fields will be over here closer to the farm or whatever, where mainly all of our equipment is at. Yeah, but like I said, it's go. And they say they want 346 for the property. I'm gonna see what we looking like after we do this harvest we got after we do this harvest we got coming up. We have a harvest coming up right now. It's our oats. I know we're not gonna get as much, but I want to see what we're gonna get off that harvest. And like I say, we still have our solids bales on the trailer too. Like I say, then right after that, we have our I think it's what two fields with soybeans. Yeah, we have our two fields with soybeans. Then, like I say, one of those cotton fields that we have, one of the loads of the cotton we're gonna take to the spinnery, and the other load of cotton or whatever we're gonna sell right off at the same time. Because if you notice, like, we still have to purchase a cotton harvester too. Instead of having to lease one out every time it's time to harvest our cotton, we are gonna get a cotton harvester, and it's gonna sit over in that shed that's over there at the other property, at the second farm. So, but right now we just gonna lease another cotton. We're gonna lease a cotton harvester out again when it's time to harvest that cotton, our two cotton fields. We're just gonna lease another cotton harvester out. And hopefully by the next time we harvesting cotton, we will have our own cotton harvester to harvest our cotton with, rather than leasing one out at the time, taking away from our profits. Like I say, it's a way to do everything. I'm just trying to do it the most realistic way as possible. And that's why I go through the process, and I'm showing y'all everything when I'm purchasing things, when I'm selling things or whatever. That's why y'all will see the whole ideal. Like right now we got like I think like 60-some thousand liters or 70-some thousand liters of milk we gotta sell off. We got eggs we gotta sell off. I just sold off I sold off like a pallet and a half of eggs already. I say, but yeah, like I say, mainly though, all their fields, we doing pretty good. Our bank account is never just empty. It seems like it's always low, but that's because we doing things to help better ourselves or whatever. We always spending money to make ourselves better. And I think within the next year and a half or so, I think we'll be on top of everything. We're doing pretty good to be here 2 years. We're doing pretty good to be here only 2 years. We're only 2.5 years to be exact. To only been here 2.5 years. I say it don't get no better than that. We're accomplishing a lot right now. But yeah, so if you just tuning in to this part of the video, if you could hit that subscribe button for me, and also like the video, share the video too. I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. I'm on the road to 100 subscribers right now. Each subscription will help me get closer to reaching that goal of 100 subscribers. I got videos coming on a daily. I got full videos, and I also have short videos too. Like I say, this is not our field. We're doing a contract to put a little more money into our bank account while we don't have anything to do on our farm right now. Within the next month or so, I think next month our oats will be ready. Our oats will be ready to be harvested, so we'll be in our field harvesting our oats. And then on, our cotton and our soybeans will be ready to be harvested or whatever. By that time, we'll be cutting our grass up. We're going to cut our grass again too. Everything right now is coming out perfect. Like we got it. We moving along pretty good. Like the accomplishments, everything that we accomplishing. I mean, I can't be more excited about it. Like I said, we still got more accomplishments to come, and we're gonna keep on moving on and moving on. I'm gonna go all the way through with this series. I go through with all my series. The Becoming a Farmer, I went through with it or whatever. We were successful on that farm there. I mean, so yeah. If you haven't seen that series there, you can go check in my videos or whatever, my created playlist. It should be up on my created playlist. My first series was Becoming a Farmer. That's on there. It has over, I think, 60, 70 something episodes on it. Yeah, we went forward with those, and it's a lot of videos on there. One that actually went over to where it's 2-part videos. Not every episode is 2-part videos. Some episodes be 2-part videos. It all depends on what we're in the middle of doing at the time or whatever. If I'm actually expand the video to the next part or whatever. It's all about keeping you on the loop to seeing what's going to happen next. I want you to be able to, it's like I'm trying to put it like a TV show. Like, you know, you have that TV show or whatever, you have to wait for the next episode of it to come. That's how I'm trying to have my channel, my series going. I want you to be wondering what's gonna happen in the next episode, when the next episode will drop, where you watching my video, then you know every episode I'm dropping a video every day. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I have missed a couple days. It'll be a couple days I missed or whatever. I have a family, I have kids too or whatever. I have things going on in real life myself. I mean, so I'm still putting the content out for y'all though, no matter what. The content is still going out for y'all. We're on our last swipe in this field here, so we was able to fill this harvester up twice on this field here, which was good. And I'm gonna wait till I get down to the end. I'm gonna see exactly what their yield potential was on this field. That's way we could kind of see about how we would do in the field or whatever. Because as all my fields, I make sure I go through and line my fields. I make sure my fields are plowed. I make sure they got enough fertilizer and everything. I make sure everything is in tip-top condition with my fields, so that's why we can get the best yield possible. That's what we're in for, to get the best yield possible. Make the best off of it. Sand harvest, trying to get it to It's not pulling up that part right there. Okay, expected yield 59%. Okay. Okay, it's almost 60% yield or whatever. So yeah, I mean, and this, like I said, it's almost 2 tanks or whatever. So yeah. And that's not, let's say, just imagine if we was to go back with that same crop. Like I say, and our yield will come out better because it's not never 100% that they fertilize, they lime they field before they planted the sunflowers. Like I say, you just not 100% or whatever. Like I said, I don't know how well they feel was taken care of or whatever. But I know with our fields, we do ours to where we don't have to worry about bad yields. We do ours to get the best yield. Not saying everybody else don't do it, but I'm just saying that's how we do it. I make sure I do everything right before I plant. Sometimes I'll forget to go in halfway through the process with my sprayer, the liquid sprayer, when they're like almost halfway done, and respray the fields again to give it that second fertilized station or whatever, to boost the yield even more. Like some fields I'll be forgetting to roll. I'll be forgetting to roll that time. And some fields I don't forget to roll. Okay, we're getting this header folded up so we can drop it on the trailer. So we get it dropped on the trailer. Okay. Well, now we got that dropped on the trailer. Get this the rest of this these sunflowers out of here. I'm gonna take the harvester on back to the property, then I'll run back across the street and grab the semi truck. I'm gonna go ahead and crank it back up, have it running right now. But yeah, so we got a lot coming or whatever. Like I say, this contract is like 4,400. I think is what it was. Yeah, I think this contract is like actually 4,400. I'm gonna go to it so to be exact. Yeah, $4,446 or whatever. Then they also, like, when you go to take it to sale, you get a profit. You get a percentage off of it too, depending on what they make or whatever. You end up get a percentage off of it. So let me get hooked to this header trailer so we can get on back up here. Take this on back over to the property, and we can grab that semi truck and trailer. That's where we can get that took on down and dumped out. And it's going to if I'm not mistaken, I think they said it's going to We Buy Anything is where they want us to take it. I'm gonna look back in. To see. And I just looked that way, wasn't none coming. But yet they gonna pull out in front of you, hit you and everything. Like I said, these pedestrians on here are something else. It's their road and their road only. Y'all know I'm gonna get this parked over here. I'm gonna park it right here beside the house. That's another thing I've been wanting to do. I wanted to get I know I have my pressure washer, but I want to actually get see about getting a wash station put up over here somewhere, over here at the property somewhere. Wouldn't mind if it was like behind this house or back over there where our silo bins are at or something. I'm gonna turn it off. I'm leaving it right there for right now. You know that header there, we leave it over at the other property. So we're gonna take that back over to the other property later. But right now we're gonna get back over here to our semi truck so we can get our grains took took, well, so we can get they sunflowers took up to the place and sold, so we can get our contract completed on out. The field is fully done. I said I need to check again. So yeah, we buy anything is where I gotta take these at. You know, that's where we usually go with our crops or whatever. They mainly one of the peoples or whatever that give the most, and like I said, we buy anything, so they take almost everything or whatever. Yeah, but so we right down the road from it or whatever. We ain't too far. Hey, we gonna get up here, get these sold off. So all together is like 20,000 liters, 20,946 liters is exactly what we got out that field. And they had a yield of 59% yield potential. So like I said, we're gonna see if we're gonna end up purchasing that field or not. I'm thinking about it because our wool is still not putting all the way out. I mean, yeah, our fabric is still not all the way up right now. We're still waiting on that. I think we only have, I went up there and checked it. I think we only have like one pallet out there, just one pallet out there right now. 94% transportation of field 44 completed. It's only 94% and they got everything. Oh man, here go one of them contracts again. I don't know. That's actually why I actually stopped doing contracts like that or whatever, the harvested contracts half the time, because that simple reason I end up doing the work and losing out on it. And now it's saying it's got it at 99%. And I know for sure we got that whole field done. But it's saying we only at 99% and all the grain we put it straight inside this trailer here. I don't know. I'm gonna look. We'll get back up here. I'm gonna park the truck over here at the house. We'll have to look and check this out. Like I say, I don't know what's going on with it. Like I say, I'm not doing it for fun. I'm doing it like I say, put extra money in our pockets until we go and start harvesting our next field or whatever. I mean, like, not saying that we don't just have money, because we could be selling our milk off that we have right now. I want to look over at this field right quick on the big map. Like I said, I'm not understanding why it's not doing anything or whatever. It should. I mean, the field should be completed. Yeah, the field is totally completed. I don't see what's left in the field. Okay, I'm seeing one little part down at the end or whatever. I don't know if that's the case, but that shouldn't be the case. Either way it goes, I'm gonna end up just canceling that contract out. We'll lose out on that contract. That was a waste or whatever. That was a waste. So we're gonna cancel that contract or whatever. So we gotta pay them $3,784 or whatever. That's almost what we was about to get from that or whatever. Probably a little bit more. But yeah, anyway, with that being said, I'm out.